Yeah, already I'm feeling good. It's so much fun. It's so different to a regular week on the tour, and it's so nice to see everyone again. We're playing lots of games, lots of darts. Yeah, it's good chat, good banter, and the practice has been really good. And it's special to be called up for your country, and yeah, it's a little bit different this time for me. Usually when the team with Andy and Evo and a few older guys, and now I'm the older one in the team, so the dynamics changed a little bit, but I'm so excited and pretty lucky to be here in Poland and competing for my country, and yeah, we don't want to be doing anything else.
Oh, he's found the line.
It means a lot. It's a surreal moment, obviously something I've dreamt of my whole life. GB doubles is incredibly strong, so it's not something I ever took for granted that it was something that I would be able to do. So to get the call from Leon was, yeah, dream come true. I was in the physio room up here. As soon as I saw his name pop up, I knew it was going to be either good or bad news, so I was prepared for both. But yeah, really nice conversation. I mean, having seen the team now, like the full lineup, I'm really excited to spend some time with those guys. I get on with all of them really well, so I think we're going to have a really fun week.
I was very nervous coming into my first tie, but obviously was super excited, and yeah, was glad to get my first win, and that definitely gave me a lot of confidence. And obviously playing an away tie, and then this tie is also away. It's definitely given me a lot of confidence, and you know, I'm just really excited and really grateful to be picked again and to be asked to play. So it's yeah, no, it's really special.
Yeah, it would definitely be special if I knew that moment was going to come 10 years ago. Then I probably wouldn't really believe it, or definitely be very surprised that 10 years on it's happening. So whether it be this weekend or in the future, I don't really know, but yeah, I'm gonna give everything I have this week, whether it be on the court or just supporting.
I think, you know, just spending time with good quality people that love tennis and are passionate about tennis and are passionate about working for the country and competing for the country. And I think my favourite part is just being in the team room in the evenings and just messing around a little bit, because you don't get to do that too often on the tour, and it's very professional on the tour. So I'm just excited to go enjoy it. You know, I think if you ask the 7-year-old me what would you want to be doing right now, it's definitely competing for your country, especially the away ties. You know, that's what makes this competition special, the home and away, and obviously we're going to have a lot of fans against us, and it's going to be a great atmosphere, especially in an indoor event. So there's no just way to enjoy it, and what does that mean? Is just go compete as hard as I can and go for it.
Oh, what a point!
Lloyd, is there one thing you can kind of pinpoint this year that's kind of turned your game around?
His partner.
Losing first round of the US Open is nice, still humbling, brings us back down to earth. You know, it feels like another year on tour. There's so many ups and downs in doubles. I've experienced both, and yeah, it just feels like we're having a good year and we're confident. I wish there was one thing that we could pinpoint, but unfortunately I think it's just the compound effect of all the hard work we've put in since we started, but also started the partnership together, all the work with Louis. I think that just came to fruition as we started to do well, which is also good news.
Obviously Davis Cup was a highlight. Getting my first call up there and winning a match against Nishikori in Japan, that was huge. And then getting, I think this year I won at the US Open. Now I won my first round at every slam, and that's a pretty cool achievement. Playing Kyrgios in Australia, there's been a lot of moments that I look back fondly on. And also I think my first top 20 win in Madrid was also pretty cool.
We had a couple of weeks after Wimbledon, which was probably the most time we've had, really. But even then, we were doing so many things. It was a very short window that we actually shut off before flying out to Toronto and Cincy, and then we did well again. So again, the matches kind of were flying at us pretty quick. So I don't think we've had too much chance to kind of reflect, but obviously we're aware that we're playing well. We both feel confident, and I feel like a lot of teams don't want to play us. They don't want to see us in their half of the draw. So yeah, it's up to us to use that the rest of the season and keep progressing.
I try and find time to reflect. Obviously, the schedule's pretty full on, but yeah, when I do go for a walk or have time to reflect, I obviously do reflect fondly on what I've done as a tennis player over the last year. I don't take it lightly, and I am definitely very proud of myself and proud of everyone around me who's helped me. So yeah, no, it's a pretty cool achievement, and to look back on that is pretty nice. So yeah, no, super grateful, and yeah, hopefully I can keep going.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to how much I'm enjoying my tennis this year, especially starting on the clay. I think that was a big switch for me mentally, and there have been a lot of challenges this year. I've been sick a lot and not been able to compete a lot of weeks at my best, which I think is pretty normal on the tour. But I think it was just down to chance for the Grand Slams, and I was feeling good those weeks, and I think over 5 sets I've been more difficult to beat. But I think just enjoying my tennis, enjoying hitting the ball, enjoying all of the tour, the travel, the tough matches, the big matches, and that's what we're playing for. I'm still playing the best tournaments in the world and enjoying against the best players in the world. So I think important not taking that stuff for granted and not really forgetting where I came from. Not setting the expectations too high. And obviously I had a good couple years inside the top 10 at one point, and sometimes you expect to always be at that level, and you always put yourself on that pedestal, and you kind of fall short from that. So I think it's just not expecting anything, and on match days not really just being okay with how you're feeling. If it's not good, if it's really good, you can't really control that, and accepting that and going to go compete regardless of how you're feeling, and make a conscious decision to just give your best.
Yeah, the start of this year was really, really difficult. I probably hit, in terms of my tennis career, rock bottom in May, and then managed to kind of get going again, and was really fortunate to get a wild card at Wimbledon, win a round. That really got my season going.
Phenomenal from Fery.
And then yeah, got my first challenger title in Colombia. Didn't have to play the final, which was always a bit weird, winning a tournament like that. But yeah, I think it was a long time coming, and it was good to get it done there, definitely. So yeah, good milestone for the career, and also definitely helps the ranking and just the confidence generally.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I think it's been a bit of a change for me, playing my first year on tour. It's been a lot of fun, but obviously a lot of learning experiences, and I think the biggest thing that I've learned is just being on the tour for a year, traveling and playing the best players in the world. It's something that I've always wanted to do, but it obviously comes with its challenges. But no, I think I've definitely improved as a player, and improved as an individual, and as a professional tennis player, as you will, just getting used to the environment, getting used to being around the best players, and also playing the best players. It's been a really cool experience for me.
Yeah, I think it's quite a new team. There's 3 guys making their debuts, so that's very special, and it's nice to see them, and I'm all very good friends with them already. So it's a unique team, since all 5 of us went to US college, and Jake went to the same school as me at TCU, so I knew him already. So I think we're all pretty familiar with each other, and we all get on well. And it's just, like I said, I think the best part is, we're messing around in the team room, we're playing darts, we're enjoying, we're playing different games, and we got some initiations to look forward to tonight from a few different people, which I'm excited for. And I did a few initiations myself, so it's nice that that chapter's over for me, and I can get to enjoy everyone else having to do a song or whatever they have to do tonight. So we'll see what the performance is going to be like, and I think that will set the tone for the matches tomorrow.
The fact that we're a set partnership playing together for Davis Cup is a huge benefit. Again, that's where we're lucky. Obviously we've got Joe and Neil as well, so 2 options there is great for us. I think for us, like on the tour, we obviously spend a lot of time together, which is maybe a little bit unusual because a lot of the weeks that you have at home you're not with your partner and stuff like that. But I think we're very fortunate that we can kind of make that a really positive experience for us, and we can get a lot of work done in those weeks when actually other people are maybe not together and just kind of working on their own stuff. So I think it showed how well we gelled together, and yeah, we put a lot of work in the weeks back home.
Brilliant from Julian Cash and Lloyd Glasspool.
It's pretty cool, you know. Obviously, every Davis Cup you want to kind of pick your best players and your strongest team, and I think we've pretty much done that, other than obviously Jack. But yeah, I think obviously Cam's had an amazing year. He's made quarterfinals at Wimbledon. He's had deep runs in pretty much every slam. And then obviously Lloyd and Julian, who are number 1 and 2 in the world, number 1 pair, and obviously Arthur, who's just won a challenger, and obviously a few injuries, but he's playing some of his best tennis. So yeah, no, it's really good. We push each other in practice, and that's what we need.
Yeah, it's definitely getting better. And rewards are paying off, I guess, for all the setup, the great setup that we have in the UK. There's more depth, and I mean, Julian and Lloyd are 1 and 2 in the world, so obviously that makes complete sense for them to be here. It's just a testament to the depth of UK tennis, and whether it be in singles or doubles.
We have a higher ranked team, but I think in Davis Cup that doesn't necessarily mean too much, just because, especially in an away tie, and also we don't really know anything about them. And yeah, I think the way that we're going to pull through is by competing, by playing each of our games and supporting each other as a team. I think when you have, especially in a away tie, when you don't have the same amount of support from your home fans, I think leaning on each team member and using it to get over the line is the biggest thing that's going to help us this week.
This is why Davis Cup is so interesting and so special, because on paper, you know, we're big favourites, so which is great. We take that, but I think at the end of the day, that really means nothing. You know, Poland are hosting. They typically play really well indoors. They have a strong doubles team, and they have 2 really good up-and-coming junior players, which I've practiced with once or twice before, so I know them and we've watched them practice. They all hit the ball well, and I think it comes down to how badly we want it, you know. And I wanted to make myself available to try and win this tie, and we're going to take it to them. But I think that the most important thing is we need to enjoy it. Like I said, you know, and enjoy playing for your country, enjoy being nervous, enjoy feeling relaxed if you are feeling that way too, and knowing it's going to be tough. We're going to have the crowd against us, and we're all talented players. So I think we just got to take it for what it is and go and enjoy it. And I can see everyone doing that already, the support staff, the players. And yeah, I think it's the best time, so I can't complain.